Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. Hot damn. Welcome to Swampvice. This episode is sponsored by my tape, A Ghost Called Vice. Enjoy. Preview at the end. Westside Boogie's latest tape that has just dropped. Everything's for sale. Haven't yet heard all of it except for, of course, there is an Eminem feature on his track, Rainy Days. It's interesting to see Eminem, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady today at this point in time still experimenting with flows. With the cadence on it is, how would you say, almost to me like, I guess like a hopscotch type of going in and out style with it that makes for his presence, definitely known on it. To chime in, of course, Boogie, it's his track, he goes off on it. He enters it and makes it his own thing. And Eminem being like the spice on top. It ultimately is dopeness. And I had to really mention all the way that the cover for Everything's for Sale is already the hottest cover of 2019. And the latest kind of crossover mix or update. You have the boy Bryan Cranston is apparently signed on to go back into his Breaking Bad character of Walter White. It's a lot of like the old cast is involved. There's primary characters. It's supposed to be centered more towards Jesse Pinkman character. So as far as what the timeline is going to be, it seems like it might be a Tarantino type of thing. We will see what that prevails to be. And the streetwear area is interesting as far as what Diamond Supply is going to be up to with Coca-Cola. They have a collaboration that's in the works that involves, it looks to be just like a whiteout. It looks to be taking the off-white very literal. They have previewed, I believe it's several pieces of clothing, everything from Air Force Ones to denim jackets, that it's completely white out. It's like painter's white, even down to the logo of Coke on it. It's off Coke, or Coke White is the name of the collab or collaboration, the project. Fascinated as far as around 2012 was when I really first heard about or seen about streetwear. Not knowing if it was an extension of skateboarding or just more hip-hop oriented fashion, whatever you may see. 2012, 2011, I was first exposed around then. And Diamond Supply Company was like the top one in the malls, was what I was seeing at that point in time. Now, not so much so. You have your higher ups of the Bapes and the Supremes right now. So I'm interested, just as, you know, this is definitely a big brand, but collaborating with something like Coke, that you do already see a lot of that brand in their shirts and like classic vintage tees, and if say like a Target or Walmart. It's different. We'll see what goes on. Probably the most biggest impact of music this week, this last couple of days, J. Cole has dropped Middle Child. Crazy little track that was apparently not part of the Dreamville sessions that have been all over everything from Instagram, Twitter, A, B, and C. Something that was recorded within the last 2 to 3 months beforehand. It definitely centers on dropping knowledge. There's a big tweet out there that like you can't really like mess with this man. You can't fuck with J. Cole. That he's spitting knowledge. You can't get in any arena with that. Like you have to love that dude like through and through. Like it's big. And there's been claims that it's maybe centered on some people or targeting a specific artist. Doesn't seem like that. It just seems as if he's really delivering what he feels is in the moment, as him being between two generations. I'm interested to see if it will be just a one-off single, any videos, and of course if it's going to be on the ever-present, coming towards probably this year, off-season. We shall see. This is just like an experimental inaugural episodes. Don't know if this will be the format, if you're going to see my pretty face all the time. Just trying it out. This is Swampvice, my little experiment here, saying keep your records and your aggression ruthless. Now this is track 1 from my latest tape, A Ghost Named Vice. Enjoy.
Started by accident, at least I like to think so. Talking with my OG by the crystal and sicko. Plotting on money grabs, legal or otherwise, be it music. Movies over, clothing line, couldn't quite decide. Hard to pinpoint, lost in my